Hi everybody, I am Matteo Migliorini, and in this video I talk about Nuke. Welcome back, and let's go to start with a new lesson. One aspect more important is the proxy and the resolution of your composition. The composition or viewer, okay, you can find the setting of project. For access on the setting project, you press S from keyboard and you can find the project setting. Project setting, you can give the name, the directory, and add some comment if you pass these files, for example, to another person. But more important, you can find here the range of your footage, okay? The frame per second, FPS, and the size. The size, the basic size of Nuke is 2K, but you can use, for example, another kind, for example, HD, and you can change HD. Proxy mode is the scale, and what is associated to the proxy scale. Proxy scale is 0.5, is the half of your full size format you can choose. What I mean, if I click here, I have the 2G proxy mode, and I see it's the half of my resolution. If I choose, for example, 0.25 and I apply, I find it's very small. 0.1 and it's small again. Okay? Is change the viewer. This is very good when you work with the complex composition. It's very huge composition. You can't work inside Nuke, and you can use the proxy for see small and for have the good refresh very fast. Usually I use always in 0.5, and I can switch with this button. Okay, it is very good. Here I have another tab. Okay, and look here, more tab, but more case this tab you can use it. Okay, it's very usually you can also use always the first tab. In some cases you can use. Another aspect is here I have the history of my node, where I click on my node in the properties. For example, if I click on glow, double click, see my node is jumping here, okay? Jump to the top. But I can scroll and find, for example, the color W. Color W is my white color, and I can change here, but very fast. You can double click and you can take this. The interface is more elastic. You can drag and drop for create another kind of interface. And with the space bar, if you press space bar, you can have the tools for maximize and minimize your viewport, okay, or your part of, for example, in this case, the node graph. This is the viewer, and this is my properties tab. Another aspect is in the node graph you can find also the curve editor. If you animate some aspect, you can use the curve editor for adjustment view, and the dop sheet. But this is not the only interface you can use inside the Nuke. For example, you can go on layout and you can find the layout as save. Layout 1 is with Shift F1 is this, okay, is the default. With Shift F2 or with Restore Layout 2, you can find some layout is studied for some situation. For example, if you want the node graph, you can have the big node graph here and the viewer here, because maybe you have the need to the space for work on your node graph, and here the properties. Another with the big viewer, here the node graph. You can see also here the tools for navigate side, okay. And the 4, okay, the 4 is for scripting because it's very used for scripting inside your node. The number 6, I prefer this because it's very fantastic. Why it's I prefer this? Because I have more space for my flow, for my node graph. I have the little viewer. I can take this and put in another screen, for example. And where is the properties? For find the properties, if you choose one node and double click, your properties on this node is float, and you can change. If I choose another node and double click, I see my properties here, and I can, when I finish, I can close, and I can continue it with this, for example, or with this. I can close because maybe I don't need it, okay? But it's very fast because you find, okay, this, change this, okay. Now this is very nice. But you don't see your toolbars of Windows because this version is go in all dimension of your screen. If you go on layout and you can tool your full screen, okay, you see you come back now that my recorder is not take my Windows toolbar, but you can find toolbar is so you can switch from one software to another if you need of it. For restore your layout from default, you can click on restore, or for your save, if you like this, you can save. Also, you can create your interface and save it without problem.